of summer includes Mom, I'm bored. You know, you can relate. Then our next guest has some creative can't-miss activities to get your kids moving, rain or shine. Here with her top 5 summer boredom buster activities is certified weight loss and lifestyle coach, Kwavi. What did I say it? Kwavi. Kwavi.
Yes.
Agbe. That's a mouthful. Kwavi, did I do good? Okay.
Yes, you did.
Thank you for being here. And this is so true.
Welcome.
I have my kids here today who I'm sure have been like, Mom, I'm bored, or they've been telling somebody.
Yes.
So what is your first recommendation in getting the kids' creativity sparked?
Well, the first thing I like to tell parents is create a schedule. Create a schedule for the kids so that when they transition to going back to school, it isn't so difficult for them. The first thing I do with my kids, I ask them, I'm like, okay, we're going to create a schedule and we're going to figure out the things that we're going to do. So for instance, right now we have in the mornings, we do a little bit of reading, and then I give them a set time for electronics because I have 2 boys.
Oh, yeah.
If I leave it to them, they will play electronics all day, every day.
My friend used to have boys. My girls are kind of bad too, but my friends with boys say it's even worse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And they act like little robots when they start that video. So
I know, right?
We do that. We do some journaling. They do some reading. They do some writing. So I try to incorporate all of that, but I make sure I get input from them.
Right, of course.
Because once you get the input from them, it's more likely that they'll do it.
Right.
And depending on how they're able to keep to that schedule, they get little treats or privileges based on that.
So they can basically say, all right, Mom, if we are going to do reading in the morning, can I just have my breakfast first, watch a little TV? So you have that give and take, and they're creating it as well. That's a great idea.
They love that, they love that they're able to input their own schedule into it. Like, okay, can we do this?
Right, and they're loving it. They've embraced it this summer.
Well, they've embraced it somewhat. There is some kind of pullback, like, oh, can we do this? But you kind of have to set the rules.
Exactly, exactly.
You have to.
And then, of course, there's always projects. I know that, we want to talk about that today because the kids, they sit around, and if you give them that opportunity to just watch TV or the games, they're going to run with it.
Yes.
So what are we making today?
Well, one of the first things I want to talk about is the oldies but goodie games, the games that we knew about growing up that don't involve electronics whatsoever.
Right.
Like Red Rover, or using chalk to do like 4 squares.
Yes.
Or you can do hopscotch, which is a great game that most people don't even play anymore.
No
but
kidding.
It's so much fun.
I know. And hopscotch, I mean, I have this sidewalk chalk for my girls, and they love it. And I really don't care. I let them go to town.
Yes.
In fact, they even did the outside of one of our walls, and we said, oh, that's fine. Guys, you going to do some hopscotch?
All right, go on.
Good. All right. There's my daughter Caroline. We've got Madeline. We've got Katie. And go have fun. So it's all about sometimes harkening back to the days when we were younger and things we appreciated. Board games.
Yes, board games.
Yes.
And it just allows them to be creative.
Yeah.
On their own, as opposed to trying to do, the electronics and those type of things. So so I love this. And it keeps them moving too.
Yeah, right. And good. We need to keep them moving because I don't know about your kids, but mine are sometimes those snacks that they're eating, or they're wanting a lot of popsicles because it's so hot, by the way, all that sugar.
Yes.
So get them moving, get them
moving. Exactly.
Okay, so oldies but goodies. That's one way to interpret your projects and your creative time.
Yeah. The other thing I like to recommend is a scavenger hunt, but not just an ordinary scavenger hunt, a scavenger hunt based on the alphabets.
Ooh.
So I tell the kids, go outside, go inside, look for things beginning from the letter A through Z, and just bring them in.
That is a great idea. What a great way to learn.
Yeah, and you find things. Like I brought a book here, so B will be for book.
Right.
You have M for magazine. You have this for medal. So you just go around the house and find things.
Yeah.
And then you just pile them up, and then we start to see what you have for the alphabet.
My mom told me to do that at the grocery store. Because think about it, guys.
Yes.
You've been there. My daughters, when they're with me, sometimes, you end up spending about $20 more than you
need. Yes.
Yeah, than you need. But make it fun in the aisles. Like, hey, find something we're in the fruit section. What's a fruit that begins with C? Cantaloupe.
Exactly.
So I love these ideas.
And my kids are always finding videos.
I know, right.
So once you put that in, they're like, yes, okay, I'm going to get it.
All right, I'm going to win. I'm going to beat you. Okay, next up.
The next step is, your artistry, kind of being creative. Some of the things I've done with my boys, these are little clay that you can get from Michael's.
Right.
But you can put them in the oven, so they bake in the oven. So you create different shapes, like this is some of the things they created, and you put it in the oven, and there's so many different colors to choose from, and you just make these creative things. And you can do all kinds of things. You can make fish, you can make animals, whatever you want. And you put it in the oven, and it's easy, and you're helping them. So even though you're dealing with a hot oven, obviously you're there, and you're giving them the confidence. Because I know with my kids, I like them to help me cook, but I'm also because you can't shield them. I mean, they're
You saw them. They're 4.5 and 6, almost 7.
Yes.
You do it, but you're doing it with them
Exactly.
to teach them kind of the best way to do it in a safe way.
Of
Love
course.
it.
Yes.
And then the last boredom buster.
Is to do with same in the artist realm, and this is called like you toss. It's like a paint toss.
Okay.
So you put some paint. You put that in, and you want to try, or do you want me to throw it?
No.
Okay. So you can go ahead and just throw it, and it lands
Wait a
on there.
minute.
So you
I
can
get to
use.
put some aggression out?
Yes.
Okay.
And it splatters, and then you
now
can
I'm
put
into
the line.
this.
Oh
This is
yeah.
fun.
Then go ahead.
Oh my gosh. I love
It's so
this.
beautiful. Look at that.
Kwavi,
Yeah.
How about that?
And then we have different colors. You could put red,
I'm
pink,
going-
yellow.
Okay, look, it's beautiful too. How about that? That is such a fun idea. And just get as much as you want. You have boxes lying around.
And then you can use old bed sheets. You can use whatever.
Oh,
you
bed
can just- and then
sheets.
Just,
It's a perfect spot I can do that. You're getting me going here. You're very creative right now. You're inspiring me. You're rubbing off on me. Any other tips and advice for us?
And we'll talk about some other things that we can do outside that really help to get the kids really moving.
I know. Did I get it on you? Oh, no.
No, you're fine. But these are some of the things that you can do. And you can, depending on the age of the child, you can alternate and make it, obvious. For them, some older kids, some younger kids, you can tweak it a little bit to make it more appropriate for them.
Absolutely, yeah. Because with my little one, if we're doing anything with paint, though, I will tell you, I will have to be right there.
Yes,
because, I just noticed fingernail polish all over like our dirty clothes hamper. So, Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And you're coming back, right? After the break?
I will definitely
After the break, I guess we're doing, I thought just the kids were doing it. I'm going to be participating in something in my heels. It should be fun, nonetheless. Hi, girls, you ready?
That's in up behind you guys.
Gosh, I just wish it was warmer out here. Hey everyone, welcome back to Atlanta and Company. If you missed our last segment, we did reveal 4 of the top 5 summer boredom busters for kids. You've been hearing it. Mom, I'm bored. Well, not today. We've given you 4, but now we're revealing the 5th one with certified weight loss and lifestyle coach, Kwavi Egbe. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
And we have Tom and Kara back.
Yes, coaches.
So, yes, the coaches. So, are you guys competing against each other?
We are, yes. And I feel that our team doesn't even need to say anything because we're so pumped up. We're going to save it for the field.
Yeah, not only that, but we're playing the sales department, so it's going to be all fun.
Okay, so we got the kids ready, although now Caroline's gone from I'm bored to I'm hot. Okay, so what is this that we're going to do? We're going to do an obstacle course,
Obstacle course, yes. And then what we've done is in the beginning, they're going to hula hoop for a little bit.
Okay.
Then they're going to run. There's some balls in the bucket. They scoop up the ball with a spoon.
Okay.
And then put it in the shoebox, an empty shoebox, which, I'm sure you can find one in the house.
Of course.
And then you jump rope for a little bit.
Okay.
Then you go to where the balls are,
Got it.
mini soccer balls, and you do kind of like dribble it in between.
Okay.
And for younger kids, you can actually use your hands because it might be difficult to dribble.
Okay.
And then you get to the end, you do some jumping jacks, and then you hit the finish line.
All right, guys, let's do this thing.
You ready, Coach?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go down to our positions.
All right. Wait, this is so nice. I don't have to do it. This is awesome.
All right,
I'm just
Tamaya,
watching.
Rainey, you guys ready? Christine, you start us off.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
Go, and they're off. Okay, go on, Tamaya.
All right. Go, Caroline and Madeline.
Now he's got to carry the ball.
Go.
All the way. Get the ball in there.
That's it.
Your brother's
Oh,
already ahead of you.
wow.
Put it in there.
Good job.
Now they have to jump rope.
Come on, Katie.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, Katie.
You can do it.
Oh, look at Katie. She's
Come on, Wendy. Good going over there.
Katie's like, I'm not doing
Got
this
to
thing.
maneuver around here. All right. Now run. You got it.
Oh, jumping jacks.
All right, jumping jacks.
Okay, back to the start. All
Go,
right.
Madeline.
Good.
Go,
Come on,
Madeline.
Caroline.
There
Keep
you go.
going. You got it, Caroline. Jump rope right here. Caroline, right here.
Madeline,
Jump rope.
yes. Okay.
There you go.
Katie,
All right.
are you participating or are you just watching?
One more time.
Guys.
One more time.
You get a shot of
Oh,
Katie
one more
soaking
time.
in the back.
Okay, now
Just one.
get the ball
Got it,
and move
guys,
the ball
that's
around
it.
the cones.
And then afterwards,
You got it.
Kwavi, we hose them off, right?
Don't worry about it.
Yes, exactly.
There you go. Use your hands. Use your hands. Use your
Keep
hands.
going. You can use your
Come on,
hands.
Caroline. This way. Use your hands.
Do
It's
it,
okay.
guys. Yeah, do your jumping jacks.
Just run
jumping
with it.
jacks. Yeah.
Come on, Caroline. That's my athletic
All right,
girl.
Caroline, around this one. All right. Now
Faces
run
are
to
so
the end.
pink.
Come on.
All right.
I do some jumping
I'm worn
jacks.
out.
Come on.
Who's next?
Go, jumping jacks.
Anybody?
She's like, and then Tom's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but it looks like Kara's team won. That's right.
High five, Caroline.
And look at little KK. She's back there. She's not doing anything. She's like, it's all just too hot for her.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm sitting this one out. How fun. And these are all things that
You can find in the house.
well, speaking of scavenger hunt,
Yes.
that you can do around the house. Yeah, they want to go. Popsicles, frozen watermelon pieces.
Yes.
So this, again, just kind of one other thing to do with the kids.
Yes.
Get them excited, wear them out.
Yes.
So then they're like
Yes.
conked out,
Yes.
ready for a good night's sleep.
Yes, and I have to say this, it's really hot. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate.
Yes.
With water.
With water,
Yes.
so hot.
Yes.
This is so, guys, you have fun? Yeah. Tom Sullivan, what do you think about that?
I just had a great time. I'm so athletic right now. I'm feeling awesome.
Carol, what do you think? It does kind of make you go back to put away the electronics. Let's pretend we're back in the days when we grew up and we just had to make our fun.
Right, it does. I love it. Like, you can have fun. You just need to be a little creative. I love it. Yeah.
Yes, and where can we learn more about you and all these great tips and ideas?
You can go to www.kwavi.com to find more about smoothie recipes, healthy recipes, and just activities for the kids to do that don't involve electronics.
Awesome. And these are two boys?
Yes.
Yay.
Mayan and Wayme.
Great job, guys. You have fun? Yes. You're the winning team. You're the winning team.
High five, kids.
You deserve some, well, maybe a cup of ice water. All right, we'll head back inside in just a bit, or maybe I'm going to stay outside, whatever they want me to do. We'll be back with more Atlanta and Company after this short break. I haven't even been looking at scripts. Scripts. Yeah, we'll be back. Aww.